Hello everyone. Now in today's session we are going to learn about packages. First of all, let's understand what are packages, why we use it in our documents, and how they are different from classes. So let me show you first what is a class, and then we will discuss about that what is a package. So what is a class? See, class is a file with the extension .cls, and it is responsible for overall layout. Like the example for class R, which we are using previously also shown you earlier, like book class, we have used chapters, sections. So these are different types of class. So each class has a different style and style of formatting. Now, what are packages? See, packages have .sty extension, which known as style files. So the primary objective of packages are to add some extra functionality. If you want to add some functionality to your document, then you have to use package. Like in today's session, we are going to learn about paper size and margins. And for that purpose, I'm going to use this particular geometry package. And same in further sessions, we will learn how to add images in our document. And for that, I have to use this particular thing, that is graphics package for including an image in the document. So we will learn these packages. Now, in this particular session, I am going to explain about how to use packages. Then we will use how to define different paper sizes for your document. And then if you want to set margins like from top, bottom, then left and right, then you can do this by some small commands. So first of all, LaTeX helps us typeset the document in the way we want using the help of some LaTeX command, or you can say using the document class. That is the main part of your LaTeX document. But sometimes we do need a facility of extending and using the features defined in it. For that, we use packages. Packages are used with the extension .sty. It is used for styling and adding new features. So there are several packages that can be used in a document for different purposes. Like in previous slide, I have showed you like to add paper size or margins, we will use package geometry, and for adding images, we will use package name graphics. Just remember one thing, that is the syntax, that backslash, use package, then some parameters, then the name of the package. Package name is like geometry used for paper size, and for margins we use geometry, or for images we use graphics. And parameters are something like if you want to change the value, like there are some default values for each and every package. Like if I use geometry package and the default size is like A4 paper, and I just want to use another type, like I want to use this package with A5 paper, or you can say with A3 paper, then this particular column is for that. This particular option is used for that purpose. I will show you with examples. Now, paper size. Definitely you must be aware of some standard paper sizes like A4, A5, letter, executive. So these are the various paper sizes which we can apply on our LaTeX document. So for reference, I'll just add a link. If you want to see more paper sizes, then you can check with this particular site. And for using this particular paper size, you have to just backslash use package, which paper size you want to use, that is A5 paper, and geometry is the name of package. Okay. Next is the margins. See, margins are basically used to set the left, like how, or like gap between the left margin or the top, right and bottom. For that particular thing, we use package. Use package is exactly, you can say, used for adding a package to your document. And geometry is the name of package. Then this particular parameter will explain how many margins, like what value of margin you want to apply. So there are different options. Let me show you now a demo part. So let's see a demo. Now let's see a demo. I have a template opened. So let us add some random text with the help of section, title, then simply insert some text. Just copy it from here and paste in this particular section. Now select this section and copy and paste it many times. Okay, so I have pasted it many times. Now build and run it. Simply see what happens. Now see, I got sections, different sections. I got this particular section, then section 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 10. Also, I got page numbers. At the bottom, you see, there are page numbers. That is 1, 2 page number. Then here it is the 3rd page number and 4th page number. Okay, so it is the default. Now let's see. Let's go to the top and let's set the page size, or you can say paper size, by using the package, use package, symmetry, and write the size of paper here in this packet like A5. Okay, so we have 4 papers. Now see what happens when we build and run it. Yes, now see what happens. We have 4 page numbers. Now by applying A5 size, paper size has been reduced. Let me show you in 75%. Paper size has been reduced. Okay, we have only 5 pages. Next, if I change A4, so it is the default size. Now see, the width of paper has been changed accordingly. I hope you notice this. Again, I just entering A5 and try to see this, how the width get reduced. Okay, how the paper size get reduced with the help of A5 option, and when I am writing A4, it is by default showing the size of paper. So suppose you want to change it to A3 paper. Now see what happens. Now see again, the pages are only 2 pages. So it totally changes the size of the paper. Okay, so now pages are only 2. By default, it is A4. We don't need to mention about A4. By default, it always takes A4 size paper. Okay, so now let us see margins. So just to next to that is A3 paper, or I am going to write A4, that is by default. Okay, A4 here. We will write margin. just here mention a comma and then write margin like 1 IN. Here IN is unit for inches. Okay. So see what happened after setting this margin. See. Now you can see top, left, right, bottom margins have been set to 1 inches. You change it to 2 and see what happened. See, from top, then from bottom, then from left and right, same margins. Okay, so I'm going to change it to 1 inches. See, have you noticed the difference? The margins are same for top down, bottom and left right. Top, bottom, left and right. 4 options are there. Okay. So now if you want different margins, like here I'm just using same margin for all sides. But if you want that top and bottom have the same margin and left and right have the same margin. So for that you have to write here in a detailed manner. Like you have to mention all options like top, that is 1 inch IN, comma, then left equals, that is 2 IN, then comma, then right equals, that is we want from right is suppose 0.75. Okay, point, and rest is the bottom. So set it to 1 IN. Fine. Now run it. Now see, margins are different. From right, I have set it 0.75 and see why it is giving error, because I have not properly write here IN. That's why it is giving error and not setting any border, any margin, you can say, any margin from the right side. So here is the mistake. That is, you have to write IN here and it will work properly. See, so you have seen like the margin from top is different, from left is different, from right is different, from bottom it is different. Okay, so it is the way by which you can set the paper size, then set the different margins. If you want to set the same margin for all sides, then simply write margin with the value. If you want different margins for different sides, then you have to write these 4 options separately with this option. Okay. Now after seeing the demo, we have seen the margins or how to set the page margins, the help of top, bottom, left and right. And this is for the single side document. When we are talking about a single side document, then we follow this like top, bottom, left and right. And if you want the common margin, then you can use simply option, that is margin, set the value. So now let's see margins for 2-side documents. See, that means print on both sides. Like for book. Book is a 2-sided article. So for that, for books, margins of a books are always different for left and right, depending on the odd and even pages. So margins, here margins are denoted by inner and outer. So no content gets cut while binding. So how we set this particular margin in case of 2-sided document? That is by using the 2 options. One is the inner option, and second is the outer. Okay. Always remember one thing. Always the inner package, inner option is always greater than the outer option. Okay, always remember this thing. So let's see the demo part for this. So this is the document which we have made earlier with the help of use package, and we have seen margins, how to set margins. Now, first of all, as we are talking about two-sided document, we have to change this article to book. Okay. Second, we have to add chapters also. That's why I'm going to add a chapter title names like overview, because book contain chapters. Okay. So now, instead of using this top, left, right, bottom margins, I'll just use inner equal, again also provide value in IN, that is inches, unit of inches, comma, outer is 1 inch. Now build and run. Now see what happens. So see, for odd page number is 2 inches inner margin, and for even page numbers 2 inches outer margin. Okay. So in case of books, always this happens. Like you always have noticed that margins for inner and outer are different. Just remember one thing, always inner margin is greater than the outer margin. Inner is 2 inches, then outer will be less than that 2 inches. Okay. Thank you.